Hi, my name is Sandy Gehring, and I'm a digital learning coach with Keep Indiana Learning. Today, I wanted to share this video with you to go with the blog that I wrote on Vooks. Vooks is an amazing resource for finding stories for English language learners, students with special needs, striving learners, emergent readers, and just a great resource for your overall classroom. What I love about Vooks is there are so many great stories that come to life. So I wanted to just show you some different parts of the website so that you can jump in, set up your teacher account, and get started and get ready for second semester and using Vooks as a tool in your classroom. So the very first thing that you'll see is that Vooks is free for teachers. So get on there if you haven't already, set up your teacher account, and you will get a world of resources ready to use. So what Vooks does is it brings the story to life. It highlights the text and it animates the pictures. It's so engaging for students. The website and the app are so easy to use. They're separated the books into different categories. So as you can see, there are holiday books. There are books based on social emotional learning. There's STEM books. There are books that support different content areas. And you can really go in and see, okay, we're getting ready to start this unit of study. Let's see if there's a books that could really help my readers or my striving readers and give them some support as they're reading through the text. As I said, there are popular books that are well known. For instance, as I'm looking at this one, Made for Me, one of our really popular books. And then there are also books that they just have found that are part of this great catalog of text. A couple of other things I want to share with you before we take a look at one of the books in general is I want to show you the free teacher resources. So on this page, you're going to see the different resources that are available. As I shared earlier, you've got social emotional learning units, you've got building your classroom routines. All of these resources were created by the Vooks team to give you some ideas on how to implement it in the classroom. And then if you go down further, you're going to see different units that go with the different books, some of the different books that are on Vooks. So as a teacher, you could pull a book that you want to read. Maybe you do want to do one on social emotional learning. Maybe you want to do a read along. Find the book that pairs with it for them to watch first, for your students to watch first, and then you've got your resources ready to go. As I said, there are a ton of different resources here for you that are all free when you sign up for your free teachers account. They even have hands-on activities that you can do or that you could share with your parents. We're getting ready to go into the winter season, and to be able to have something that we can send home with parents on those cold days, or we might be getting into some e-learning days. Books is a great tool for you to share with your parents as well. So let's jump in and take a look at one of the books now. Selecting a story is really simple. You think about the topic that you're looking for, and you go into those areas and you find the book that you want. A couple of things to think about. One, make sure you pay attention to the time. Books range anywhere, I would say, from 3 minutes and some of them upwards of 15, 20 minutes. So really think about that as you go into determining what's best for the chunk of time that you either want the learner listening to the story, or if you're presenting whole class, what's going to be best for that time. Another thing to think about is some of the stories, very few of them, are read by a guest reader. So they do highlight the text, but then the illustrations are not animated. So let's take a look at this book, Haiku.
Hiku, a little penguin, was feeling grumpy one morning.
The green vest area, the green vest.
When the ice was too bright, the sun was too hot, and his mummy woke him up too early.
So a couple of things I wanted to share about this. You can see the highlighted text going along. You can see the illustrations is moving. Another thing to think about, and one of the suggestions I always say is make sure you preview the book beforehand. You saw the word mummy come up, so you would have to really talk to the students about why it says mummy, or maybe this isn't a good fit for your classroom. So we're going to pause the book there. Again, I just wanted to share how much I love this resource with you all. Hopefully you look at it and you find that this would be really helpful for some of your students in your classroom, either again, setting them up on your account to watch it individually or to share with your whole class. I love Vooks. I think it's so fun. I use it both professionally and even personally with my own little one when we want to listen to a story instead of me reading her a book at night. Set up your teacher account, maybe explore it over the winter months, see how you could use it in your classroom. I'd love to hear how you use it, if you already do, or if you're trying it out. Make sure you share it out on Keep Indiana's social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And we'd love to hear and see you use it in action. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.